Hello, I'm back again. It's Claire, aka the Sewing Bear 27. Haven't been on for a little while and I do apologise, just life's got busy, you know what it's like. So today I'm doing a slightly different one. First of all, I'm going to do a couple of shout outs because I have won things and I feel it's only appropriate that I actually say that I've won these items off of Instagram. Entered in a couple of competitions, well, more than a couple, and I was the lucky winner of a couple of items. So let's start with the first item. I do apologise, I can't seem to get the light in the right place. It's a bit dark today. So the first item, as I said, I won a pair of scissors when I entered one of the Sewing Bee things on Instagram. I think it was just put your name, like the post thing from Sew Essential UK, and I got a lovely pair of scissors. Now, interestingly enough, I'm a left-handed person, and covering up my mouth again, I do apologise, and I struggle with left-handed scissors. So these are right-handed. They've got a very nice cutting sound to them, and they do they're quite comfortable to cut with, so I'm very happy with them to add to my collection of scissors, because I do admit I have a few scissors. So thank you very much to Sew Essential UK. I shall put their details at the bottom in the show notes for you. The second item I've won was from Fabric Godmother. Got a lovely little postcard with it, and it was this little book called Stitch, which I've got to say I am looking forward to doing some of the projects out of that. Thank you very much, Fabric Godmother. It's a very good little book. It's got some awesome little ideas in it. So then from that, those were the two things that I won on Instagram. So I'm going to go on to a couple of things that I've purchased, and then we'll look at a couple of other bits and pieces. So this is a big shout out to Sapphire Frills. I fell across them in a Sew Hayley Jane box. Those of you that are subscribed to Sew Hayley Jane, it was when we had the fruit one with the watermelons as the luxury fabric on double gauze. We got some little melon earrings, little melon halves, and I don't know where I've put mine. Yes, I do actually. I'm going to make a little noise now because I know exactly where they are. Crash bang wallop. I'll be back in a minute. Do it fancy treading on the scissors. So I got these wonderful tiny earrings, which are going to be quite difficult to show you actually on camera. Let's see. So I've got these little earrings here. Lovely little melon slices, and I got to admit I wear them quite a lot. They're ideal for work for me because we're not allowed to wear anything that's got jewels in it, so they're brilliant. So I purchased a couple of items. So I purchased one of their little subscription boxes, which, if I remember rightly, it was themed animal, I think. I may have to look that up, and if I'm wrong, I'll put it in the notes at the bottom. And I got these lovely little hedgehogs, and everybody comments on my little hedgehogs when I put them in. Aren't they gorgeous? And oh, let me just push them back onto the back so that they stand upright so you can see them properly. And I gotta say, they are so pretty and just amazing. And I got another pair of earrings in with them, which are, oh, let's turn them up the right way, which are little moons with animal print pattern on them. And I haven't worn these ones yet. I'm hiding again. But I love them. They're going to be worn when I go on holiday, I think, because I've got perfect little outfit to go for them. And then I treated myself to a pair of little hearts, funnily enough, with animals on. There seems to be an ongoing theme in my videos. I'm either wearing something with animal print. I think I've only worn something without animals or animal print on it once. So, oh, let's turn that up the right way. So these are the little earrings that I treated myself to. This is what I thought would be quite versatile to go with a lot of different items. And I just like them. I really do like them. And as I say, there's no jewels to fall out of them, and they're just really pretty on their own. So then I treated myself to a little DIY kit. I've already taken the sleeve off, but I'll put it back there. Which has got my name on it and everything. Has got everything I need to make myself a couple of pairs of little earrings. So it's got, let's go through it. It's got some instructions, and you've got your pieces of female, which you order the colours that you would like. And I think, if I remember rightly, I went for granite. I think that's moon dust or something along those lines, and then a cerisi one. So I think it goes, the sizes go in order of which is, I'm at it again, sorry. The sizes go in order of which is the main colour. So that's the main colour, then that's the second colour, and that's the third colour. You get a little welcome bit of information, and you get a little bit of picture and stuff. Oh, that's not supposed to be in there. Then you get some earring backs. I asked for stud earrings, so I've got stud earring backs. I think there's 3 pairs in there. 2 pairs. 3 pairs. I was right, 3 pairs in there. And you get some glue. And you get your little cutters, which I got a little heart. And I got a flower. Well, they're not so little, but they're just right. I think that's one is the size of them by the looks of it. Yeah. So that's the size that I'll get once I've cut them out. I'm getting really good at covering myself up here. I do apologise. Then you've got a little pot of varnish. What a gorgeous little pot on its own, let alone it being the varnish in there. You've got a rolling pin. And you've got brush for putting your varnish on, because she obviously varnishes her stuff. Then there's a little business card, how to contact her, and in some bubble wraps, I do apologise for the rattle, you get a tile to work on. I did wonder why it was heavy when I picked it up, and that's obviously the reason why, because you got the tile to work on. There's also a link to the video on how to do what to make them, which I've already watched, and it's very good. I'm just popping the bits back in as I'm talking to you, so I can move that out of the way for my next bit. So yeah, I've got to say, I'm really impressed. I was impressed with the service. I was impressed with the contact that I had with the lady that her name slipped me completely. That's completely slipped me. So again, I'll put that in the show notes. So next thing is, as I discussed on my gifts video, I'm going to be making key rings. I think I said it on there. Might not have done, but this is one of my other ideas for gifts. So I've just invested in a nice pair of keyring pliers, which should do the job nicely. And then I've got the different bits in different colours. I'll get one out of each bag rather than hold the bag up because of the light situation. I hope it's not glaring too much on my glasses for you. So I've got like a bronzy coloured one, sort of brushed bronze, which is quite nice. I thought that was quite blokey. Then I've got your bog standard butter gold, which again I thought was quite nice. And they're probably all pretty unisex actually, to be honest. I do apologise for looking down as well, because I'm putting stuff back as I'm taking it out, and I apologise for the rustling. Then I got your silver one. If I can open the bag. Oh, gonna have to apologise for my nails as well. Just been repotting some of my orchids. So I've got a nice silver one. I can't remember how many's in the packet. How many I've got altogether, but there's several of them in each of the packets. And then I've got a gunmetal grey, which is quite nice as well. So I thought bit of scrap busting going on here was one of my thoughts. So that's one of my other purchases recently. Again, apologise for the noise, putting stuff away, because I've recently tidied up in here and I am determined to keep it tidy. Then I asked my brother to do me something, because he made me something a little while back, which I've just realised I've left my pen in my handbag. But this is a all one end, the little pokey bit for allowing you to move fabric underneath the machine, or to tuck bits in when you're gluing stuff down, or to put holes in when you need to, and then a seam ripper, and they disconnect like so and turn round and go in for safety that way as well. I have a pen that semi matches this, but I wasn't fussed about the pen matching. I picked the two pieces that I wanted, and my brother created this awesome tool on his lathe for me, and he gave me a pen as well. But as I say, my pen's in my handbag downstairs, and yeah, I forgot to bring it up. So I asked him if he would make a set for a friend, and he made this gorgeous pen, which comes apart nice and easily, so that you're able to replace the barrel, the actual pen bit, as and when needed. Oh! Oh, I don't know where that went. I'll have to look for that in a minute. Oh, this pen's cursed. Anyway, so I'm just going to quickly put it back together and find the spring again in a minute. Oh well. So that's the pen that I've had made for a friend, who will receive it in due course with the spring back in when I found it in a minute. And I asked him to do the seam ripper a little bit different this time. I thought it was quite handy to have like the pen bit on it, and again it can be taken out, see, and you can put in, oh, she says, not so easily when you're my age, obviously. You can put in your owl fabric mover, use it for all sorts of things. I use mine for several bits. My hair is really niggling me today, I don't know why. So yeah, I got him to make that for a friend who I will be sending it to soon. So watch out for your post, because I'm not going to tell you who the friend is, because the friend doesn't know it's coming up. So what have I been doing that's kept me occupied? Well, I've just passed my maths exam, which may not be a big deal for a lot of people. However, doing a level 4 in BTEC healthcare science in decontamination, because that's my speciality, that's what I do for a living, is I am a sterile services manager. And in order to support my staff, I thought I would assist them by actually doing the level 4 course, because I couldn't do the level 2 because I'd already got the qualification, so I didn't need to do the level 2. And with that, I had to do the functional skills, because my qualifications, as they are now from when I was at school, did not fit the bill, because I took CSEs and they weren't the grade that they wanted them to be, which is fine. And I passed my English a little while back, Maths was a bit more complex for me because I'm not really mathematically minded. And I've got to be honest, some of the stuff I really had to work on to reconnect the brain with the information. So I'm really chuffed. I've passed that. And I've just literally submitted my last few pieces of work for the actual course. So hopefully, fingers crossed, I don't have to redo any of it. It's all of a sufficient standard to go through the course. I will say it has taken me a while. There is over 300 pieces of individual work that I've had to do myself, of written work and evidence, learner statements, work products, etc., to demonstrate my ability, knowledge and understanding of what I actually do. I've enjoyed doing the course, really have enjoyed doing the course, and I have found it has really supported my staff that are on the level 2s. So far in the department we have had 2 distinctions and a pass. We've got another one that's just gone through their endpoint assessment, and hopefully we should get the results for them soon. And I've just put another 2 people on the course. So I'm really chuffed. I have to say, as a manager, it really has been awesome being able to understand how much work's required for doing one of these courses, and I've really enjoyed doing it. Also, whilst I'm on the subject of why I haven't been here recently, I have just been really busy. So I did make time, because I haven't managed to go to many of my sewing socials, which I normally go to the Southsea social once a month, and I haven't been for the last 2 months because I just haven't had time. And I didn't make it down to Makes down in Gosport, which is a Thursday evening thing. I haven't been down there for a while, but I did manage to make it to the sewing social, or is it sewing social or stitch social? It might be stitch social actually, which is run by Kathrine of Soverton Makery. I will put details in the book. And there I had quite a giggle. There was Adam Sows there. Love Adam to bits. He is a fantastic person to chat to. I could chat to him for hours. I really could. There was, I'm probably going to get this wrong, so I am going to apologise, Anna. I think it's Pouch Nest. In fact, I'm not even going to continue there. I am going to put it in the show notes. I love chatting to Anna. She's fantastic as well. Again, I could chat to her for hours. Obviously, there was Kathrine from Soverton Makery. There was also One Girls Creates, which is Jen, and we are like naughty children when we get together, me and Jen, but it's great fun. And there was Clare from Stitch Hem Sew. I think that's right. I'll put all of the people down in the show notes. And there was Sam, was a surprise because I approached her a little while back when we got our last Sew Hayley Jane boxes, because she got a different colourway from what I got. And the fabric's not up here, it must be downstairs. She got a different colourway to the fabric I got. And obviously those of you that have got the boxes know that there was 3 colourways, and it was jersey. No, it wasn't Sew Hayley Jane box. I do apologise. It was Beyond the Pink Door. So I got that completely wrong. There was jersey in the last Beyond the Pink Door, and there was 3 lots of jersey, 3 colours of jersey. I'll get this right in a minute, and I'm not going to cut it out because I still haven't worked out how to edit. So it's the Beyond the Pink Door box. It was jersey in the box, and there was 2 pieces you got of 150 centimetres. So it's 1 metre 50, 1.5 metres, sorry. And there was 3 colourways. And I reached out to Sam asking if she would be interested in doing a collaboration so that we could do it on our YouTube videos. Just realised I was leaning, sorry. And she turned up at Soverton social, which was lovely to actually meet her in person. And I have to admit, we really did get on really well, and we didn't have a fantastic amount of time because we were both busy getting on with bits that we were sewing. I'm trying to think what I took with me now. I can't remember. And yeah, I really enjoyed meeting her. She's Let's Sparkle with Sam, I think. I might have got that wrong again because I really didn't make many notes. And I'm a bit rubbish at this, to be honest. So I need to make more notes when I talk to you guys, because then I'll get it right. But they will be in the show notes when I do the show notes. Yeah, she's a fantastic person again. I'm sure there was other people there. Who else was there? Can't remember off the top of my head, but I shall work through the memory banks and jot it down in the show notes again. Unfortunately, that's the last one for a little while because life has changed a bit for Kathrine, and she needs to do life things, and then hopefully she'll come back with another version of it. And I'm really looking forward to that. Gosh, this is a long one for me. I do apologise. So, going on to what I am working on at the moment. I am working on 2 orchard dresses, which is this little dress here. It is a free pattern from Helen's Closet, and it is lovely. I am doing it in this. I've got a nice little scrap here actually of this fabric because I've managed out the 3 meters I brought off of Anna, which I will add in her information. Tell you what, I'll get it up the right way. And this is the scrap I've got left, which is literally that little scrap. I have got the dress out of it, and I have also got a little bag out of it. They're not completely finished. So that is dress number 1, orchid. The orchard. Got orchids on the brain. And then dress number 2, I got this fabric from Knitting and Stitching Show last year off of the Lady McIlroy stand. Right, and just make sure it's up the right way. And it has floated around in my stash since then with, oh, I'll make that, oh, I'll make that, oh, I'll make that. And then I got this pattern printed, and I thought, you know what, I found the pattern for this. Isn't that stunning? I'm hiding again, I do apologise. I love this. I love the colour. I love the print on it. I'm really looking forward to wearing this version of it. And I've got this little piece left over, which I would say is about, I'd say about 1/2 metre, and then some tail bits. And I'm thinking about making another bag with that. Then I got some dead stock from Rainbow Fabrics. This is cut out. I haven't sewn it yet. It's been cut out a little while actually. And this is it. It's a viscose. Oh, so was the leopard print. It was a viscose chalet. And surprisingly enough, this hasn't got animals on it or animal print. And it is lovely. I've cut it out as a Zadie jumpsuit. I'll put the details of this and the other pattern in the show notes. I haven't forgotten about my other projects. I'm doing those 3 first. Then I've got this weekend, I've got some time, and I've got some time before we go on holiday to get on with the other bits as well. But I wanted at least a couple of dresses that I could just chuck on. I could wear them out in the evening, or I could wear them out during the day, but they would look pretty good whenever I decided to wear them. And I thought I'd make a couple of pairs of earrings to go with them. Might even dabble in doing a necklace, don't know yet, we'll see. So that's it from me, guys. I hope that, oh, hang on, I nearly forgot. Talking of which, of things that I regularly have on, this is yet another sagebrush top. I have done the elastic in the sleeves this time. Again, faced. This was a duvet cover. I picked up for £5 from Asda's, and it again, it's been sat on my shelf. It was going to use it for testing blouses and stuff like that, because being ample chested, I often find that I have to alter the blouse patterns. And I thought, do you know what? I was standing there staring at it and I thought, that is going to make a lovely sagebrush top. So I did. I went to the social actually on the weekend, weekend before last, and got a lot of comments. And I love this one. It's, again, it's kitty cats this time. And somehow I have managed to marry them up without having that awful, they're dead in the middle. I've got them just right either side so that they sit just right on this top. I love the colour of it. It's a nice little sagey green, and it goes with a lot of things actually, I've got to say. I'm just going to cut out a Florence skirt in pink, viscose linen, once I finish doing these bits, in amongst my other bits that I got to do. And I just think that, and I tested it against the pink on this, and it's perfect. Anyway, I'm going to sign off now, because like this is nearly half an hour, and I'm sure you've got better things to do than sit here listening to me rambling on about not a lot. Again, I do apologise for the lights, I do apologise for not editing, and I do apologise for any other noises in the background that I've made other than the noises I've made moving stuff around and opening stuff up. Thanks for watching, guys. If you like this content, please feel free to subscribe, and please click the like button, and by all means comment. I love answering comments, and I try and answer all of them. Thank you very much for your time, guys. Bye.